Let me ask, what's the last thing you said yes to at work that you immediately regretted? Did you say yes to taking on more work when your plate's already full? Did you accept a meeting invite without even looking at the agenda to see if you're needed? Or did you say yes to a last minute request just to seem helpful? Look, here's the hard truth. If you're saying yes to everything, you're not being a team player. You're being a people pleaser. Yes, and while I know this may seem like you're being a team player, what you're doing is you're really training people how to ignore your workload, and it's keeping you from focusing on those high impact activities. As a project manager, this habit will cost you more than your time. It can impact your project, burn out your team, and sabotage your credibility as a leader. So, how do you fix this? I'm glad you asked. You need to establish clear boundaries, but without burning any bridges. Stick with me because I'm about to break down a few examples here. Example number one, you receive a last minute request towards the end of the day from a coworker asking for help to complete some tasks. And instead of that knee jerk reaction where you would immediately say yes, stop, because you know you can't help right now, and instead respond with this: I'd love to support you. Is there any way we can connect sometime during the week? Otherwise, you may need to loop somebody else in. You see how that works? You just built some boundaries around your workload. Example number two, you receive a meeting invite, but there's no agenda. Instead of just accepting the meeting, reach out to the organizer and say, hey, I want to make sure I'm adding value at this meeting. Can you please tell me what you need from me at this meeting? I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, they're either going to remove you from that meeting invite or you're going to realize yourself that you're not needed. Example number three, and this one might be a little harder. Your boss approaches you and they want you to take on more work, but your plate's already full. Instead of responding with, sure, I'll do it, stop and respond with this: I'm already at full capacity. Would you like for me to shift some priorities around to make room for this? Look, you're not pushing back. You're actually coming across as solution oriented. And by doing this, you're simply just asking for clarification on what matters most. So, my challenge for you is this: for the next 24 hours, don't say yes immediately. Instead, stop, breathe, and ask yourself, am I saying yes to support the team? Or am I saying yes because I'm afraid of how I'm going to be perceived if I say no? At the end of the day, if it doesn't align, try one of these responses to help you set your boundaries. Well, there you have it. Episode number 2 in the books of this mini series. Next up, we are going to be focusing on how body language can sabotage your career. So, hey, do me a favor, follow and make sure and share this with someone that might benefit from it. Thanks.